Hi, we are live. Today I won't be alone here. A special guest will be joining me for this live Q&A session. So to address some of the questions that I have been getting since for the past 1 week and after I've done that reels. So let me invite him. He is our master coach for the body repair bootcamp. Hello, Kotthika. He's our master coach.
Hello.
Can you put on the filters?
Huh?
Is there a
Okay.
round little face there? Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. I got a lot of questions from last week, my reels, especially the very polarizing ones. So I decided that, what your complexion?
Huh?
So I decided to invite this master
Become
coach
very...
over to answer a more scientific questions, so that some of the audience will be. Hello, Jason. We have invited our master coach. He will give you a more scientific view and answers to the questions. So let me pull out the first question, okay?
Sure.
Ready? Okay.
Yep.
So I have this question from the audience, which is, okay, can you see the question? Why counting calories in and calories out does not work?
Okay.
Yes. It's breaking. It was breaking
Okay.
just now, but now
maybe
it's okay.
I won't. Okay. Maybe I won't use the word does not work. Somehow or rather it will work here and there, but you cannot find the result you want most of the time. So I would say that maybe it's the reason behind why this thing don't have the result you want. Some people it work for some people maybe about 20%, for 80% of them does not work. Okay, or don't really produce that kind of result. Now, very simple. For calories are the deficiencies or count the calorie ins and calorie out. This is something that we have to understand. It is not a physics equation that how much petrol I pump and I will clock how much. For example, a brand new car and a 10 years old car, you will never clock the same mileage even with the same petrol, with the same types of engine. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Okay. And if the engine is a 2-stroke or a 4-stroke or fuel injection or carburetor, for engineer wise, you will understand what I'm trying to say, or for mechanic wise. But again, the fuel efficiency is totally different. You see, and this is mechanical engine by itself. What about human being? Okay, that means we have all the hormones, and the hormones actually by itself is a specialist subject. Okay, it belongs to a specialist. Okay, so now what I want to tell you is that there are certain food with the same calories. I give example. 1,000 kilocalories. 1,000 kilocalories of protein and 1,000 kilocalories of carbohydrate and 1,000 kilocalories of fat. These three all are same, 1,000 kilocalories. But you have to see what does these three trigger. If they trigger fat storing hormones, you will store most of the fat, and yet it's a calorie deficit. But ended up you don't see good result. You see? So these are the things that when people tell you, or your personal trainer tell you that calorie in and
Calorie
calorie
in.
out. Okay.
Yeah.
Calorie deficit lah. They mainly they want to tell you calorie deficit, so you have to work harder. So that in order not to injure yourself, you need a personal trainer. This is what the personal trainer will not tell you, that actually our body also count in a lot of hormones, and the hormone do the major decision. Okay, so that is the thing that we have to understand how the hormones works, rather than calories in and calories out. I'm the one who actually practice different kind of way, and I just want to tell you that you will get the yo-yo effect once you're out of the calorie counting. You see or not? Okay, and there are a lot of so-called IC. There are a lot of candy on top of this ice cream to tell you that you can take whatever food you like, but actually we need to go deeper than that. That's why in terms of calories in, calories out, I can do a 1 hours video to so-called let you know more.
What it means is like, let's say we do a body analysis, and then the machine tells us, for myself, usually about 1,100 basal metabolic rate lah. So if the traditional way we count calories, if I want to lose weight, I have to eat less than 1,001 for that day, right? The previous,
Okay.
traditionally.
Theoretically, you are right, but practically you might not get the result you want, and you are actually shocked that you are actually putting on weight slowly.
Why putting on weight slowly? Maybe you can elaborate more.
Okay, if let's say your calories in is actually for you to store, and your body will take the calories from your lean muscle, from your other part of the body, so that actually your metabolism rate is dropping. Okay, it's not burning your fats, it's actually dropping, burning your lean muscle, so that after a while you go back to the normal diet. You can see you put on weight so fast, and by the time you know that you put on weight so fast, you already too late. And then you have to go back to your advisor to advise you again. Okay, now this don't work for you, doesn't work for you. I just want to give you another one, so that they will have keep on tweeting. And when they come to me, 5.5 days, I show you 100% result. Why I'm so confident? Because we work with the hormone in our body, nothing to do with calories.
So meaning, if let's say calories, you don't have to count calories, right? But still we can slim down and especially lose that belly fat. How does it actually work?
What's your question?
I mean, because if you want to lose weight, by theoretically, we need to eat less than how much we can burn that day. If we eat more, then we'll be in the fat storing mode. But if let's say now more advanced research shows this is not as effective anymore, how does it work?
Okay, very simple. Slimming is no longer only calories in and calories out. You have to know why our body starts to burn fat. You see or not? So that the fat burning element, you need some hormones to control it. It's the same thing. It's the same thing that today you have replenishment of your food into your refrigerator. Okay. So that when you load in 5 kg, okay, and actually you already have something in your fridge. You might not want to take the calories, the food from now. You might want to take whatever food you have in the fridge. Okay, it's up to you. So that our body, actually the hormone did all this job. They do all this job in their way, so that if you don't understand what is their habit, how they work, So end up, you just scratch your head. Why I'm eating lesser already, and I'm actually lightened, but how come it can put on weight so fast? Actually, it is the hormones that make us put on weight much faster. And while you are doing the calories deficit, you are actually reducing your metabolism rate without you knowing.
Oh, yeah. They say that I read somewhere about the how sometimes during our weight loss journey, one of the side effect is that our metabolic rate will reduce, especially in doing intermittent fasting or fasting in general. So those of you who are very hesitant going on this kind of intermittent fasting or fasting because of our metabolic rate might reduce and then once we stop the rate just boom just rebounds back.
Okay, for this, a lot of people do intermittent fasting. They do it in a wrong way or non-effective way. So end up they feel hungry.
Yes,
Okay,
I have this experience before.
and some people they go into keto diet and end up they say that it is so yucky that I don't take so much fat or I don't like so much meat, all these things. So that can this thing last? Can this is it sustainable or not? So then when people telling you it's non-sustainable, I can guarantee that they don't have the knowledge of these two combinations. And these two actually they are just a tools. And we are making use of these tools to make the hormone work for us in our favor. So this is so important to have the knowledge that to make the hormones work for us in our favor rather than against us.
Yeah, okay. So I think it's clarified a lot already for this question. Those who are watching in live or you're watching on the replay, let us know the city and country that you're tuning in from. If you find this of value, do share this into your stories or also your feeds, or maybe DM your friends who might need to hear this. Let's move on to the second question is, yes, this one is also quite very controversial, which is why consuming protein shakes as meal replacement is not as effective?
Okay, this was the mistake that when I was a weight management consultant, I do make this mistake as well. Okay, now for the very important part for taking protein shake is actually part of the meal, part of the calorie deficit. Okay, it's part of
Yes.
the calorie deficit.
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
so that one come with the so-called that is a burning food, because protein is a burning food. Burning food, that means they make your body increase your metabolism. And then there are some saying that once you take protein, your body start to burn the calorie. Your body will waiting to burn. And actually, when people say this, they actually don't understand how our body work. It's just thinking of, you give me money, I spend the money. No, the body doesn't work this way. One. Okay, so when we are talking about why this thing doesn't really work well, okay, give example now.
But okay, never mind, go on.
Okay, why some people is still better? Okay, when you come to junk food and protein shake, of course protein shake will be better.
Yes.
But there is one secret in this area that most of the people don't know. Do you know that there is a term called essential amino acid and protein utilization? Now, what is protein utilization? That means every different type of protein, our body is either use it as building block or energy. What does it mean? building block is you use this protein that they can form the structure of your hair, your skin, your collagen, okay, your joint, and whatever other thing that our body need, so that it form the structure that's called building block. So that the protein utilization, what is the percentage? For egg white and for whey protein, they belong to the pure protein groups, and the protein utilization is 17%. Around 17%. So that when around 17%, the other 83%, give example, you take 20 grams of protein. Okay? You take 20 grams of protein shake. 17% meaning 3.4 grams of protein go into building block.
What happened to the 83%?
The other, the other 16 point something percent convert to sugar. Yes, sugar is a form of energy that we use.
Wait. So the protein shake, right? No, it's not cheap also. Not cheap, especially depends different brands.
Yes.
So if that's the case, if we buy more expensive one compared to, it doesn't matter lah. It's only use 17%.
Yes.
Majority
17%.
Majority protein shake only when we take is 20 gram of, they said 20 gram only
20 to 24 grams. I just use 20 grams.
Yes, correct.
Easier to calculate. So that when 20 grams of protein, our body utilize 3.4 grams, and the other 16.6 grams will be converted to sugar. And how they know this? Because protein is amino acid. So amino acid come with another atom. Another atom is called nitrogen, N. So that how much nitrogen that come out from our urine, they will know that those portion is go into sugar to fuel our body. So that term is called non-glucogenesis. That means our body will generate new sugar from proteins and fats.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
All along we've been taking protein shake as meal replacement.
Yeah.
But we don't know the science behind.
I don't like it is because of hungry. The hunger will kick in, so that you make me have more craving. Okay. So, but I just want to tell you, normal fish, beef, pork, chicken, average is about 32% of protein utilization.
So, conclusion mean?
One tips for everyone who are here is that
watching live,
egg white, 17%. If you include the egg yolk inside, the whole egg will be utilized 48%.
Oh, okay.
It's so close to mother's breast milk. You see or not? So this is so important that we always tell our clients, don't take egg. 5 egg white with 1 egg yolk. Actually, this is all the old school, is a myth. Even though right now there are a lot of doctors will tell you this. And right now a lot of physical trainer will still telling you this.
Like protein shake is one thing lah. Now is trending also is the collagen, right? Collagen powder, whether powder form or liquid form. Maybe it's a topic for another day.
yeah, that one I'll put it another day.
Because it's another big topic.
Today we're not can't complete all your questions.
Cannot finish until midnight we stay on. That's one last question that we received, which is this. This is, can can you elaborate more on? Can you elaborate more about the exogenous ketones when it comes to burning belly fat?
Okay. Okay. Now, this is something that very in right now. There are supplements that actually they tell you that this is a ketone body. This is a keto drink that you drink already. Okay, your body, you will not kick out from ketosis. Actually, that one is a myth. I just want to explain to you how this thing works. You yourself will have the answer. Now,
Yeah, because when you share with me about these exogenous ketones that not as effective, I got a shock because I thought it's a shortcut way to make our body in the fat burning faster, you see.
but no, it's totally different. Now, if I explain to you what is keto diet, where the name keto come from, actually it's come from the word ketosis. Okay, that means when our body burn fat, okay, they will produce into this kind of so-called chemical structure in the body, and then this is called ketone body. Okay, and of course they have their name lah. Now I'm not going to too profile into this area. So this ketone body is a good fuel for our body, for our brain, so that the only advantage that I can think of this exogenous ketone. Exogenous ketone, that means external ketone body. Meaning when you have brain fog, your mind don't have enough fuel to function. When you drink this, it's just like you drink a Red Bull, you suddenly feel alert. You drink coffee, you suddenly feel good, right? Okay, it's the same thing that this keto element can fuel your mind, your brain, so that out of sudden you feel, wow, I feel so good. I see the effect right now. But that one don't come from your own body. Why are we going to ketosis? Is because we want our body burn the fat to produce the kind of fuel. Okay, but if you are taking external, the body don't have to burn further. You see or not? This is actually same as we are drinking MCT oil. One spoon, 2 spoon, within 2 minutes, your brain will be clear off. You feel that, wow, you feel so good. And your hunger will so-called subside. So that you are taking exogenous keto, you will also subside your appetite a little bit. So that you might have some slimming effect. But if you're not going to do this in a proper way, you won't see much result. Okay, so these are the things that, again, they will tell you that, you see, I slim down. But you have to ask them, what else you do? They say that I go jogging, I do whatever thing. And then I just want to tell you, so long as you take certain grams of carbohydrate in, that's it for you. Your body straight away will go into processing your carbohydrate. And you are out of the ketosis, whether you like it or not. Out of the ketosis, that means the body is so busy, you know, disintegrating your sugar, break down the sugar so that you can use. If they don't use, store as fat. You see or not? So this is, it will not have the slimming effect, but it give you a brain alert effect that, wow, I feel good. But this thing don't work. It can give you head start, but this thing don't work.
Mean that this exogenous ketone is not directly the one responsible for the fat burning lah.
No.
The exogenous,
the other way around.
Ketone.
It's after the fat burning, you have the ketone body. It's as good as a male's hormone. Male's hormone, it will increase a man or woman's sex drive. If you are taking external testosterone, yes, you can have your sexual drive up, but your body already refused to produce further because no need. You see, no? It's the same thing that when you
So it
get insulin.
become dependent.
No, it's not so much on whether it become dependent or not. There's not so much uh, uh, research on this, but for sure, your body want to transit into ketosis. You need to have no insulin or very low insulin in your body, so that no fat storing. Then the fat burning hormone will start to work, and the fat burning hormones start to work, and sometimes you will have some response in the body like keto flu, brain fog, because you don't have enough keto body. This is the time that you take as exogenous keto, it work for you. But if you just take this way, no, it doesn't work. But it work for you during that time. But once your body fully going into ketosis, it will want to discard the 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 ketone, the exogenous ketone. If not, your body will not burn, because you already have extra fuel for me. Then I don't have to work so hard. You see or not?
Oh, I see. Because as ketones is the byproduct of fat burning, right?
Yes.
So if we take out external ketone, it's a signal to our body that to stop the fat burning. That's why it's not so effective. Correct?
Yeah, our body is so smart that it is not you tell your body to stop. Since already have down there, they don't have to produce. You're not telling the body to stop, but the body just don't have to produce for you. They will wait for certain time later. They'll preserve the energy for you. But that means you defeat the purpose. So that you slim down is because you do a lot of other things to slim down. But that one, your body adapted so that you won't have good result.
Okay, so your advice will be not take the external ketones.
No, okay, you see, if you want to take the external ketone, it's way more expensive than you can buy a bottle of MCT oil when there's a need. You just take one spoon, and it's a coconut flavor. It's coconut oil.
Very yummy. Yes, very yummy.
More part of coconut oil. But again, this thing, if you are seriously going to keep ketosis, right, it can last you, it can only 2 days later, your body will kick in already. So that is quite easy. It's quite easy that if you thinking that you cannot do it, right, because you don't have the knowledge. That's why knowledge is very, very powerful when you know how to apply it. That's why our the bootcamp that I conducted, so many, we have 100% success rate. That's the reason, because you need to educate them the right knowledge, so that all the people who come for our bootcamp can use it for a lifelong benefit.
I have a lot of the bootcamp participants pictures before and after, all of them 100% success rate. If you like to have more information, remember you can always reach out to me in the DM, or also to Master Coach Kotthika. If you have his DM, you have his Instagram account, you can always reach out to him also for more information. Because so far I never seen any other program or boot camps in Singapore and Malaysia that actually talk about hormones reset, more emphasizing on our body hormones and slimming down in a healthy way, in a very natural healthy way lah. Yes.
If
So
you are using some of the product tell you that you can reset your body, actually I just want to tell you that your body can reset by itself if you know how to activate it. But most of the people, they depend on product, then that is not the wise way. Okay,
maybe you can share also
sorry,
maybe you can share also how much the weight or what that you have started with, and then your current result following this.
My 90 days reset, I dropped about 10 kg. Okay, and I from a big tummy till I see my clear six pack without strenuous exercise. That's the thing. And of course, all my boot camp is only 7 days, and the actual thing is only 5.5 days, 5.5 days, and they have wonderful result. They really have wonderful visual result and feeling result. I have one participant last week. Okay, he said that my 7 years ago's jeans that I want to throw it away, that now I can put on. It's amazing, and he dropped more than 7 kg in 5.5 days. And
Wow.
then he is actually working in construction site, and he said that normally I walking the site, only 10 minutes I want to go back to office. He say now with this boot camp, 0 food, and I can walk more than an hour, until people were shocked that you don't eat anything and you are so energetic. That is the part. It's so amazing that everybody should experience that once at least, so that you can do it yourself.
Yes, at least once. So definitely, thank you so much for your time. And if we can, we'll jump on Facebook and then spread more of this news.
Okay. So yeah, it's my pleasure that I always like to share more with people. This is the so-called alarm that we want to make people more aware of. You can actually benefit from this. We have one of our participants from East Malaysia. Just less than a month, she removed her hypertension medication for 5 years, and now she go to normal. She's really very happy without medication, and the blood pressure is so good right now.
Okay. So thank you so much for everyone tuning in, and
Yes.
do share
Thank you
if you
much.
can, or you find it's valuable. Share with your friends in the stories, your friends DM, or share on your feed. Tag myself or Master Coach Kotthika, and we'll give you a shout out as well in our stories. Okay, take care.
Okay.
Let's jump on Facebook.
Bye. Big love.
Bye bye. Okay, wait.